New learners of European Portuguese often have trouble distinguishing why the letter S makes all the different sounds that it makes. As you know, if you've spent any time studying European Portuguese at all, it is often pronounced with a sort of a hiss sound. For example, in the words assuntos, suspensos, e meses. Now, the double S is simple enough. That just forces you to pronounce the words with a regular S. That's only necessary if you're usually pronouncing it a different way, right? Let's look at the word meses. The S in the middle of the word is between two vowels. This lets you know that it is said with a Z sound, like these following words. Asa, presa, deusa. But if that's the case, then when exactly are you supposed to hiss? There's two conditions. Either when the S is right behind a consonant, like in the words aspecto, risco, mesmo, or when the S is at the end of a word. Aspectos, riscos, mesmos. And this is all well and good for when you're just picking up on the language, but there's a little something that you won't be told by your tutor until later on, if ever. Nagging feeling that this gets annoying to pronounce in longer sentences is natural, and native speakers also feel it. We've even developed a solution for it. You might see it in a sentence like this. If you try to pronounce it like you might expect, Os amigos estão aqui. You will notice that to sound intelligible, you'll naturally end up putting a pause between os and amigos, and another between amigos and estão. It's just not a comfortable string of phonemes to say. But William, what's the solution then? Well, us natives, we use a simple trick that if you've ever learned any French, you're going to recognize. Whenever the hissing sound is up right next to a vowel, we turn that sound into a Z. So following the example from before, we might say
Os amigos estão aqui.
And again, just like in French, you attach these Z sounds to the next word, not the actual word that contains the S. This, in fact, is a small difference between European and Brazilian Portuguese, where Brazilians still do the same S adjacent to a vowel becomes a Z trick, but the Z sound sticks to the first word and not to the second. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for dropping in. Romance languages have a beauty I haven't felt exude from other language families, if you're going to pardon my flowery language. I'm very passionate about languages, and I just love helping people achieve their learning goals. If you'd like someone who can prove they know what it takes to learn a language teaching me, send me a message through my website linked below, or on Facebook to set up your very own language lessons. Well, till next time.